Sweetheart, I'm not your father. Todd Manning is.
What? What are you talking about?
Dani.
You're my father.
I'm not biologically.
No, don't say that.
I wish I were, but I'm not.
Why is he doing this?
Because he loves you enough to tell you the truth.
What are you doing here?
Todd, is that any way to greet an old friend?
I heard you were back in town.
And you've been profiting quite handsomely from my return.
Now you lost me there.
Well, how many times have I been on the front page of that pathetic rag of yours? Now, 4, 5? But who's counting?
So you've been reading it?
Oh, I loved the recreation of my surprise appearance at Jared Banks' funeral. Although I must say the model you hired to pose in the casket, he didn't look a thing like me. You, on the other hand, you continue to look exactly like my late brother Walker. Your surgeon really was quite an artist.
Mitch?
You owe me, Todd. I'm here to collect.
Preston,
You know how I told you that Ross and I met, right?
you were stranded on an island.
Yes.
You fell in love, got married, and then went back to Tahiti and had me.
That's right. That's right. Well, we weren't alone on that island.
What? You always said it was just you and Dad.
It was Ross, me, and Todd.
When I was little, and you told me the story.
No, I know. We left out that part.
Why?
You were little. We didn't think you needed to know that.
Know what? That you slept with Todd?
It was only once. It was only once.
You knew all this time?
Dani, I found out in Seattle.
And you believed her? She's lying.
She's not lying.
She's so it. She'll say anything to keep me and you apart.
Sweetheart, I have proof. Here. See for yourself.
I owe you.
That's what I said.
How do you figure?
You killed my brother and you stole his identity.
Yes, well, I needed a new one after you had my face rearranged. So by my account, we're even.
You tried to destroy me. You used my family, my love of my family, against me.
Yes, to protect mine.
Well, that's one thing we agree on.
We don't agree on anything, Mitch.
Family is everything. I mean, I look at you. I see the brother I lost. Your very existence is so painful to me.
Well, then get out of here.
I don't think so.
Are you sure? I mean, there must be some idiots in need of a village somewhere.
No, this isn't about my followers.
Did they get wise?
I need someone to carry on after I'm gone, an heir. And my children want nothing to do with me. Of course, children don't always know what's best for them.
Sounds like yours do.
You know, no matter how grown up they are, they still need a father's guidance, his love. Like, your daughter, Star, for instance, or your other daughter, Danielle.
This doesn't make Todd my father. I have a father, the same one I've always had.
Dani.
You're my dad. I love you.
And you'll always be my daughter, but yeah.
He'll never be my father, not ever.
Sweetheart.
How could you not say anything? Did you know any of this? Did you know she slept with Todd? You had a baby with another man and you never told Dad?
I thought it was Ross's. I wanted it to be Ross.
But it wasn't. I'm not his daughter because of you.
Daniela, please try to understand. I was very much in love with Todd when you were conceived.
So much that you didn't care when he left you.
He was in love with someone else. I had no choice but to accept that. And then Ross and I got married.
So when you found out you were pregnant, you just pretended it was
No,
his?
I didn't pretend. I put it out of my mind because I didn't want it to be true.
Yeah, right.
It's true. And by that time, I was committed to someone else. And we loved each other until we didn't anymore. And it wasn't Todd's fault. It wasn't anyone else's fault.
So why now, after all this time?
Because I got a call about a case that would bring me back to Landview.
You knew you'd see Todd again.
Yes, I did. And when I saw him, I had feelings. I had confused feelings, and I didn't know what to do about them. I knew I had to deal with them.
So you figured now was a good time to find out?
Yeah. I had a DNA test done, and those are the results.
When?
Months ago.
Months ago? Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't tell anyone. I was scared to.
Scared of what? Of Todd? What'd he do to you?
What do you mean, what Todd would do to me?
In Seattle, Dad said that Todd was a monster, that you can't trust him.
Oh, honey, I was angry.
But it's true, he tried to kill you.
I think Dani, he was just trying to protect you.
He was trying to save his daughter, Dani.
Wait, he knew he was my father?
What the hell do you know about Dani?
Must be so hard to lose her. And then Star.
I haven't lost Star.
She's about to turn 18. Move in with the father of her baby. She doesn't need you
You
anymore.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course I do. Jessica refuses to even acknowledge that I'm her father or that her sweet little Bree is my grandchild. And
Smart
my
girl.
son Rex has a child coming soon, a grandchild I may never see.
None of this is my problem.
But you do understand. Or maybe empathize would be a better word. Because you've also been abandoned, haven't you? Cast aside.
Yeah, poor me.
Face it, Todd. You're exactly like me. Family is everything to both of us.
Mitch, you have no idea what family's about.
Oh, we both know what it's like to lose them. Taya, Danielle, Star, Hope. It's like losing a piece of your soul, isn't it?
You don't have any soul, Mitch.
That's what they said about you after you made Marty Saybrook your prisoner. This is where you kept her, huh? Away from the son who needed her. The woman you raped. All to yourself. That must have been strangely satisfying.
You were one sick son of a bitch, you know that?
Oh, sorry, I see I've hit a nerve. But how could anyone expect you to know how to behave with a female? I mean, the only one who's ever loved you unconditionally was Star.
If you ever say her name...
And now you've lost her to the bed of the son of the woman you raped.
Okay, Mitch, that's it.
But I can get her back for you, Todd. You know I can. Now, if Cole were to have another accident, a fatal one this time, whose arms do you think Star would run to?